That's a day that no one will ever forget. Like every single one of those people had a life-changing moment, and every single one of those dogs got to go home to a bed for the first time that night.
On Saturday, 134 rescue dogs arrived here in Toronto from Mexico on a chartered flight. Laura and Jenna Bai, sisters and co-founders of a Toronto-based not-for-profit called Save Our Scruff, experienced firsthand the joy of watching this plane come in. Save Our Scruff works with many international partners to bring in strays.
So we've adopted out, I would say, probably about 1,800, maybe 1,900 dogs at this point. They have come from all over the world. So some of our partners that you would probably see very much on our website would be like our Mexico partners, our Costa Rica partners, our Dominican partners. We work in the Middle East. We work in Cayman Islands. We work in Bahamas. A lot of rescue organizations have the space and they have a sanctuary type environment, but they don't have anywhere to put the dogs afterwards, and adoptability in their countries is very minimal.
But this year, because of COVID-19, the process of bringing in these dogs has changed.
We work with a shelter called the Doggo Project in Mexico, and we were able to raise some money and donate a large chunk of money to them at the beginning of COVID, with no availability to send dogs every now and then on flights like we would normally do with like flight volunteers. There was just dogs sitting at the shelter, which means if there's dogs sitting, then there's no room for new dogs to come in. There's just like literally dogs on the street piling up and piling up. We had to make some sort of move and ended up being able to help put another wing on the shelter, which I think holds about 80 dogs. But at the end of the day, because of COVID especially, there's even more dogs being left on the street because people can't afford to pay for them. So there's just like, it's created, COVID has, changed the way that this world looks as well. Unfortunately, we weren't doing enough. And we said, the only way to help alleviate what the capacity looks like is by getting dogs here. So renting a charter plane was the only option. In the weeks leading up to that, we got all the information medically, behaviorally on each one of the dogs. We rented 2 refrigerated trucks because it was so hot. We put all the dogs in the crates into the trucks, and we met all of our applicants there.
The cost to charter in this flight was roughly $82,000, and Laura says she would do it again. For City News, I'm Stella Acquisto.